Hi and welcome to SallyHughesBeauty.com. I am so happy to be here with one of my most favourite women, Brix Smith. I don't know how to even describe Brix. She does 1,000,001 different things. So she's a fashion expert, a businesswoman, a boutique owner, an actress and a musician. Lots of music fans will know her from The Fall, of course, and also a TV presenter. So the thing about Brix, apart from all of this stuff, is that every time I see Brix, she always looks amazing. She loves her beauty as much as she loves her fashion. So I really wanted to talk to her about that today. Hello!
Hello, Sali Hughes!
Hello, I'm so happy to be here. We're in your amazing house that you've been in for quite a long time, right?
Yeah, like 12 years. And it's an old factory, and when we bought it, it was a complete shell. So it was like cracked, uneven cement floor with pigeons living in it, no walls. I mean, just brick wall. And so we built everything from scratch to suit us, and we love it here. We're very happy.
This bathroom is amazing. I'm big on bathrooms, which will be no big surprise, I'm sure. But there's no door to the loo. Is this an issue?
Well, you know, we work around it. First of all, can I just say that I'm not one for doing my business in front of another person, even my husband. No. And I don't think he's ever seen me do my business. Like, maybe but nothing else.
Yeah.
And he's not one either, so we do keep our privacy. So when we go to the loo, there is basically we designed it so this whole area is a suite. So
yeah.
If you go around there, it's the bedroom and everything. So we could shut it off from the other part of the house. So if we do go, excuse me, but I have to go to the loo, and then we shut the door and we respect each other's privacy. And we have another bathroom as well.
Okay, so you have this incredibly sort of minimalist bathroom and you have very beautiful products on show. I'm imagining you have a lot behind closed doors that we'll go and have a look at in a second. But first of all, can you just explain to me what you have around your bath here and why?
Okay, right. So basically, all the stuff behind you is like crystal salts that you soak in that are like detoxifying.
Are you a bath person or a shower person?
I'm a shower person, but once in a while I need a really good soak in a salted bath to detoxify and completely cleanse, because there's nothing better than getting rid of energies. And the one, to be honest, that I use most of all is this yellow one, which has got citrine crystal in it, and it's for joy and abundance. So the thing is, I am abundant in everything I ask for.
You are a joyful person generally, aren't you? You're a very upbeat person.
I drink it. I am abundant in everything I ask for, I receive with gratitude. So then anything that comes to you, you really are grateful, and you never take it for granted. And in this life, you know, when you get things, you get a lot of things. Anything. I mean, sometimes I just go in the shower and I say, I am so grateful to have a house. I'm so grateful to have teeth. I'm grateful that I've got blonde hair. I'm grateful for a husband. I'm grateful for loving dogs. I'm grateful my mommy's still alive. You know, all the things that, I mean, sure, people don't take them for granted, but I just want to make sure that I'm grateful for everything.
Well, your life, I mean...
Oh my God, I'm grateful for my career.
But your life has had so many different chapters.
Yeah.
It must be almost impossible to take stock of that and feel grateful for all of it at the same time, because you've just gone through so many reinventions from being a musician in a big indie band, and then your kind of second coming as a fashion expert and a TV personality. I mean, it's quite a life.
It is, but they're all linked, you know? It is a meandering thread and a road that's all connected. The thing about me is I really follow my gut instinct, and I do what makes me feel good at the time, what feels right to me.
And when fate steps in and an opportunity comes your way, you just follow it, right? Because you weren't even meant to be in The Fall. Were you?
Not originally.
You just met at a party, right?
Yes, we met at a party, but he had heard my tracks of my solo.
Marky Smith.
Yeah, Marky Smith had heard the solo tracks, my solo tracks, and he said, "Who wrote these?" And I said, "I did." And he said, "Oh my God, you're a fucking genius." Which I was like, maybe he said that to me. I was like, really? So basically, he then said, "I want to be your Svengali. I want to bring you to England. I want to produce your records." But when we got here, I guess the songs that I wrote started to work on his brain, and he said, you know, could we use one of your songs on our new album? And it got could you play guitar on it? And I was like, oh my God, it was like being in the Beatles. It was amazing. So I said, sure. And then there was so much positive feedback that I was in The Fall, and my solo stuff you had to wait.
I think you're responsible for quite a lot of young men getting into the role because you were this kind of shock of blonde hair and red lips. And was it important to you to retain that kind of femininity in a band full of kind of smelly boys? Because you were so feminine and kind of... This is Gladys. Brix is a dogs person.
Gladys, that's enough, darling. Really? I actually don't think there was pretty much anything in common with Marquis Smith and myself, except we were connected in some, like, almost soulmate thing. When we met each other, the energy was just like boom, 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 like that. We were meant to be, we were put on this earth to write songs together for that period of time. I truly believe it. And we were like the different halves of the circle that met and created this thing for the moment of time that it lasted. And there was, when I say I follow my gut instinct, there was no way to deny it. It's like jumping off a speeding train. This is the road you're on, and you are on it, and it's very clear. So we did not have anything in common except that I knew we were meant to be together for that. And, you know, I dearly, dearly loved him as well. We really loved each other, so that was good too. You know, I still have feelings for him.
What have you learned that you use every day?
Oh, I use it. I have a ritual. Yeah, and I can show you my ritual, and it starts with skincare.
I would love to see your ritual. Should we go and have a look?
Yeah. Excuse me, Gladys. It's kind of skin and drug cabinet. Wow. Do you think that looks wow? I have reasons for everything. So let me just start with, first of all, in the morning I do a face wash. So the other products I love are Vishali.
Yeah. Do you see Vishali?
I see Vishali. I've seen her for 15 years.
Best facial in the world.
Vishali does the best facials, and she does the best eyebrow shape. So she does threading, and she's incredible. And she has a range of products which are really good, and sometimes I oscillate to them. They're much more natural and holistic. They smell divine.
They do.
But I use this product every day, which is the foaming facial wash.
Are you taking this into the shower with you? Or you
one is in the shower and one is here. So in case I'm in the shower, I wash it there. In case I have two on the go. So the Vishali, and the other product she does is like, she has a great day cream, which is constantly sold out with an SPF in it, which I don't have here because it's sold out. So if you get it, hold on to it and get more, buy in bulk. And then this is a balm that takes off makeup when you're feeling really wretched, if your face is dry.
It leaves your skin really soft.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then this is the night cream, and this is the oil. So you rub the oil, 3 drops of this oil into your hands. All right, we're going to do it because it's a shame not to, because it's so...
It's lovely. Yeah, it's heaven.
You just go like,
yeah,
I am relaxed.
Yeah.
So you like put the oil on your face. I'm not going to do it now, and then you put the night cream on top. So you kind of make the oil absorbs, and then the night cream seals it in like a blanket for sleeping. But basically, I do use Vishali a lot, but I love Estee Lauder, and what I do is this. Basically, there's something they have called Advanced Night Repair.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
It is truly one of the greatest skincare products of all time.
Right. This is the business.
Yeah.
So basically, at night, I'll put a few drops on my face, pat it in, and then put the beautiful night cream on top. So the same blanket effect. But this has something in it that literally repairs. It's like the skin fairy elves come at night with their little mini hammers and hacksaws and their little digger things, and they dig around and plant flowers and grow your skin again.
I think that A&I is one of the products where I can hand on heart say to people, if they put it on at night, they will look better in the morning.
Yeah,
without it.
and
definitely.
Now I'm going to show you the one that changed my life.
Okay.
This is called Perfectionist Serum. So this goes on after that, and also in the morning, and I am so obsessed with this one. I call it, and this is my name for it, Dragon's Blood, because it changed my life. I'm just going to put it on now.
When did you discover this?
Not too long ago. It's like, oh my Lord. Oh. What happens after I put this Perfectionist on? Now, this is a secret special scoop. This isn't even out yet.
I have it. It's so good.
Of course you have it. Well, you don't have it yet. It's coming out in April. So this is called Daywear, and it's an old product that didn't used to have any SPF, but they took it off and they reformulated it, and they've put in an SPF 50.
Yeah, the day cream you can get in a much lower SPF, and I feel like I've been waiting for this forever because it's such a good formulation.
This is everything in one. Not only is it the SPF, but the moisturizer.
Yeah.
It is also a primer, which makes your makeup go on better. So the Perfectionist goes on first, and then my Daywear. I always wear an SPF 50.
Yeah.
Every day.
And how long have you been doing that, protecting your skin?
A long time. I don't go in the sun. I use Saint Tropez all the way. Saint Tropez fake tan, that is. We love Saint Tropez. That's another good company.
Do you feel better with a tan?
Yes, but sometimes I like my skin really white because I think the contrast of the makeup to the skin can be more dramatic. And sometimes I think a tan can be aging. So it really depends. And if you do a tan, you have to work a different makeup with a golden glow and like lots of like chocolates and things so that it all works together. You know, bright colors with tan just look tacky and whorish. So you can't do that.
I noticed you have some Bioderma, and Bioderma, as you will know, is one of the best kept secrets.
That's what I was going to talk to you about. Bioderma.
In the fashion and beauty world, Bioderma, journalists all over the world, when they go to France, they stock up on Bioderma. And this product that Brix has here is the most amazing cleanser. It takes off every last scrap of makeup with no irritation. So this is what they use backstage at the shows to do quick changes. So you're using it for quick changes?
I use it, if I have a lot of eye makeup on, I use it, but I use it all over my face sometimes. It's cheap. So every time you go to Paris, I mean, you can buy it here, but in Paris I stock up. But
it's launching here, so you won't pay the import prices. It's launching next month.
Well, the import prices are nothing because it's so cheap, and you've got packs of giant ones.
Yeah.
But the other thing is this. The Bioderma 50 Facial Block Tinted.
Oh, I haven't tried this.
Whoa. So
cool.
So it comes out like this. You get it on your hand. It actually has a glowing, dewy product. Look at that. So when I wear this instead of makeup, because you can wear this instead of foundation, people go, "Oh my God, your skin looks beautiful," and it's always that. And this is my secret weapon.
And cheap again.
Again.
So cheap.
So I stock up, and it lasts a year. A tube of this lasts a year.
Yeah, because it's so rich.
Yeah. So what I decided to do is, like, I have so much makeup that it's sick. And I'm disorganized. You know, I wish
Preaching to the choir.
Okay. I wish I could be super organized and have everything just so. But what happens is I decant my makeup all the time and change it for different things. If I'm traveling somewhere and I'm going, and it's a businessy thing, and I need neutral stuff, that's what goes into the Ziploc plastic bag. Or this is really funny. Basically, this bag is someone bought this for me because it looks like my two dogs. But the other thing is that someone else bought me this because it looks like my dog, and then I got that for another Christmas present because it's my dog.
You have a nest of hug.
And then someone else got me that because I guess I'm like really quite difficult to buy for, and they think, what would she really like? So they all, and I never have the heart to say I've already got that. Now, these products, this Saint Tropez Illuminating is like because I like to look dewy and glowy. I just think it's less aging than matte.
Yeah.
And there's also the MAC strobe cream, which is
a good product.
And you can put it all over your body and you just glisten. It's beautiful.
It mixes really well too. You can mix it with other things.
So, and MAC's done a BB cream too that just came out. So, but this is a discovery. You won't know what this is.
Now this has been well loved. You've used this a lot.
Because you can only get it in Toronto. So I have to like hold on to it, and I've got.
Can I put some on?
Yeah, it's my foundation that I love more than anything.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Really nice.
Yeah, I really hate it when foundation looks like you're wearing foundation.
Yeah, so this is a mineral foundation, mineral sheer tint. What's this company called?
G Beauty. G Beauty. So I'm going to put a little bit of, not that much, strobe cream on first. Just because I really like to have that kind of glowy thing.
I do too. It's the one thing. People focus so much on wrinkles and sagging and stuff, but for me, the thing you need to put back in to make you look younger is glow.
Right. So, then I'm going to put this on, the G Beauty, like about that much. That might be too much. And I always use a brush.
Me too. Good.
To put it on.
That's a nice texture, that foundation.
It's brilliant. I mean, the lipsticks are also great.
It's a Canadian brand.
I found it in Canada this summer. A really good girlfriend who has exquisite taste goes there all the time. They do all beauty therapies and they do their own makeup. And I was there and I tried it and I freaked out because it was like my dream foundation. So it just covers what you need, like a bit of red and blotchiness.
The reason I really like this foundation you've just shown me is that I'm not a huge fan of mineral foundations usually, because I just find they're a bit dull. They're really, really good for sensitive skins, and they're really good in that they don't cause you to break out, they're really pure and so on, or a lot of them are. My problem with them is that they give quite a flat, muddy finish, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm quite excited to see this one, because it seems to give a kind of nice luminous.
Yeah, it seems to have already luminosity built into it, like some kind of sheen.
And my problem with mineral foundations normally is the opposite, is that it just looks a bit flat.
Yeah, okay. This one you kind of can't do too much. Can't put too much on, really. All right, it's such a good foundation. Oh my God. So then, you back. Go back. You go back. It's also good to talk to your products. Right. Everything, all the makeup I use basically, except for that, is all MAC and Bobbi Brown. That's it. Bobbi Brown, amazing makeup as well. Bobbi Brown is really good for a very, very natural daytime thing.
Absolutely.
So.
And good for women over 30, I feel.
Yeah. This is a great product, which is the shimmer. So that we'll get that out.
Which shade of shimmer brick do you have there?
I broke
Rose.
I have rose, but I also had the golden one, which I love, but I broke it just now. No, I mean on a trip it fell down and shattered, and I haven't replaced it, so I will. So you know what I do is I start with framing the face normally. Actually, not really. I start with this, which is a kind of like an eye primer from MAC. So it makes a good palette for stuff to stick to, and it helps your makeup stay all day. And because it's like really pale, the colors come out because they don't really come out so well on your skin. That makes any sense?
Yeah, and it's giving like a nice smooth base.
Yeah, smooth base.
And gripping.
And gripping, that's exactly what it does. This is my MAC palette. And I take, this is my eyebrow color.
Eyebrows is so important. So
People,
Vishali does yours, right?
Yeah. Or someone at Vishali's if she can't. It's weird having someone watch you do your makeup.
I know.
Because normally
it's my life.
Yeah, it's such a private moment, you know?
Yeah.
So for the lid, I'll pick quite a neutrally color and literally just go over the lid with the color. This I'm just doing the most rudimentary makeup. Then I'll take another brush. Where are you? Maybe you. You're nicer. And I'll look for a slightly darker color. I think this MAC one is good. So, you know Gary Cockrell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he taught me the importance of the crease.
Yes.
Like he's a big crease one.
Yeah.
So every time I deal with the crease, I think Gary Cockrell.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. It gives a lot of depth.
So
definition.
Up here, I just go in a little bit above the crease, like that. I now think, I'm looking at it and I think, a bit flat. So then I go in for the gold. I just put a little bit of gold on the inside. And then finally, let's just say, let's go back to the MAC eyebrow color. And you could do this with a darker color if you wanted to make more definition.
So you're going into lining.
Yeah, but lining with a powder.
Yeah.
Not a pencil. But I would line with a pencil, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
And sometimes I look at my eyes without that color, and I kind of look like a freshly born pig. Like with those kind of
definitely makes them open.
Yeah.
The color
No, you know how pigs have red rims inside?
Yeah.
Not that I really. No.
I never look at you and think you look like a freshly born pig.
I didn't mean it as a negative thing to me, but I thought, oh, my eyes are a little piggy. That's pretty much done, except we need. Oh, here's a good thing. The nude pencil. This gets rid of freshly born pig eye.
So you're taking away the pink now.
Yeah. I try not to swear that much. I really do. It's just not that great a look. I mean, if I was like let loose,
It's
everything.
my signature look. There's nothing I can do.
I know. I would just. I mean, like everyone who really knows me knows that my favorite actual word is vagina. So, you know, and they kind of like have bets how long it will take me to work it into a sentence in an inappropriate place, you know? I just love that word. And when I used to go on tour with The Fall, I had this notebook called the Penis and Vagina book.
Right.
And I would ask the words for penis and vagina in every language of every country we toured in so that I could work them into a sentence. But I also learned like the worst swear.
Which mascara is this, please?
Oh, it's MAC, of course. It's so fabulous. It's a new one. So I didn't really talk about it, but
packaging.
I love it, and the handle feels good.
Yeah.
It's a new one. It's yummy. Check what it looks like with hair off.
So you're happy with your mouth? It's the feature that you're most happy with.
Yeah, I think my mouth is near on perfect.
Yeah, it's full and it's even.
It's full and it's even, and it's mine. So God gave me mouth and teeth.
Yeah.
The whole thing. And no braces, nothing.
And your teeth are naturally like that?
No braces.
Yeah, they're good.
And like hardly any cavities.
Yeah, they're really good.
Really lucky in that respect. So I don't normally use a lip liner in everyday life, but I'm just gonna do it now because it's a good habit for just. Like, I know my mouth so well that I could do it blindfolded and not mess up the lipstick. Yeah. See, that could be too brown. I think I'm going to go for this one.
Nice. So straight on with the stick.
Yeah. No brush.
You give good mouth.
It could even be a little brighter, actually. But we could maybe see what happens with the gloss on top. Quite good.
Nice.
So just a little bit of kind of a sculpting thing. So just on the cheekbones and just under the jawline. Unfortunately, as time goes on, jawline becomes an issue.
How are you feeling about the aging process? Because I always think of you as a woman of a certain age who is just still loving it. You are not shying away. You are not toning it down. You are just remaining yourself. How do you feel about it?
I just think, you know, you can't really do anything about the aging process except take better care of yourself and grow with it naturally. And, you know, there's this book that came out called Advanced Age. Have you seen that book? And it's all these fabulous women in their 60s, 70s, 80s that are like extremely stylish women. Like some are wacky and batty and others are chic. But, you know, you don't have to go into like pottery teacher old lady mode. You don't have to do that.
Absolutely.
So you can still have your own personal style and be fabulous at any age. I mean, look at someone like Betty White.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's amazing. She's hilarious. Look at Joan Rivers. Yeah. All right, loads of plastic surgery. Who cares? That's who she is. Yeah.
And how do you feel about surgery?
I feel...
You mentioned Joan Rivers. Obviously, that's an extreme example.
Yeah.
In favour of a little something here and there?
Basically, Joan Rivers once said, if the ceiling fell in on my house, I would fix it. And I think that surgery is incredibly advanced in lots of cases.
Yeah.
If there's something that you don't like about your body, this is really serious, I'm being serious, something that's making you unhappy and that you don't like and you can fix, why the hell wouldn't you fix it? Why would you go around feeling bad about yourself? If you have no tits and you've felt very unfeminine your whole life and you're almost ashamed to take your shirt off, why the hell wouldn't you get implants then? Get them! So I'm
just stop thinking about it.
You know what, and I read an article the other week about Botox. So Botox is a really bad rap because you see lots of people that
Because you only know about the shit stuff.
Yeah, and you see people that have like either crappy doctors that shoot up their whole face and they're like completely look like they're made of cement. But then this article said that there was findings from people who had Botox that actually their serotonin level went up, and it helped to cure depression because they didn't look at their angry face anymore with their furrow and their crease, and they walked around. Now, I was a real worrier, right? I used to worry about everything. Now I'm really good now because I've got I do like Qigong, which is a form of meditation and martial arts, like every morning, and I'm actually really calm and really in a good place. But there was a time when I was in the fall and I looked like a sad, worried little infant. I looked like a squished monkey face with terror and worry. And, I just was like, the first thing I heard about Botox, I'm going to have it. So I did. But now I don't have it very much, but I do have it in certain places. So I don't have it.
It really works here.
Look. That's exactly where I have it.
This is
because then you know about the pig eyes. Well, there's also a pig snout, or if you watch Star Trek, like a progerin I think that's what they're called. Anyway, they have those lines, and I had those lines, and because I smile so much, my face would crinkle, which is a good thing. But so I have it in those lines.
Who does it for you?
Mr. Stanek.
Yes.
Himself.
Yes. Jan Stanek's amazing.
Himself.
Yeah.
And so I don't have it all the time. I was told once by a television executive a few years ago that I was having too much. And it was harsh.
Was he right at the time?
Yeah, because somebody bad was doing it. Because I made a stupid mistake. I didn't go to Mr. Stanek. I went to somebody else, and they were doing it. They were comping me because I was on TV, and they just injected it. And I... One eyebrow went higher than the other.
Yeah, it happens. I've seen it happen a lot.
I mean, you can see when you see newsreaders and their faces are frozen and there's no emotion. And I mean, I don't ever want to be that. But then at the same time, I don't want a snout. So I'm gonna have to be honest, And I haven't really admitted that before. And it's scary because I don't Google myself anymore. But back in the day, I did. And one of the first things that came up was like Brix Smith start plastic surgery, and I'm like, well, hello, what? Botox is not plastic surgery. Anyway, I'm just going to put the truth out there now. I don't really care.
It's not that you're doing it because you're scared of anything. You're embracing your age. How old are you?
50.
So you're happy with that, right? I mean, everything I know about you makes me think you're cool with that.
I'm totally. I mean, when I turned 50, I think I was really kind of depressed and in shock for a while because when you're young, 50 seems so old. Yeah. But then I look back at what I've achieved, and I've had 9 lives, and I've achieved more, and I'm happy. I'm so happy, and I'm not unattractive. No, I think of myself as a beautiful person on the inside for sure. And
do you feel more beautiful now at 50 than you did when you were young and nubile and more insecure?
Totally.
Yeah.
I feel happy, Sally.
Yeah. Thank you so much for letting me look around your products today. I just think you're such an inspiring woman, inspiring to women of a certain age, definitely, but also inspiring to younger women. You've gone through down such an amazing path in your life. It's been a real pleasure to discuss it. Aww. So thanks for having us.
Oh my God, it was my pleasure.
And you look for business, as usual.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So fun to talk about beauty.